is our story. The story of the courage to begin, a journey of faith from within, with so much hope, joy, and love. Just imagine, we all have gifts to share. Everyone, everywhere. Let the truth be told, miracles unfold. We all have gifts to share. When we all share the truth that we know and see the gifts in each other, then we can be the change we want to see in the world with our sisters and brothers. And we will raise our voices high, lift up our hearts to the sky, and together we'll let our spirits fly. We all have gifts to share. Everyone, everywhere. Let the truth be told, miracles unfold. We all have gifts to share. Let the truth be told, miracles unfold. We all have gifts to share. 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 We all have gifts to
Hi, everyone, and thank you to Susan K. Wyatt for that wonderful song and video. I'm Ms. Heidi, and today we're talking about who we are becoming. We have Kathy here to share a book, Beth to share a mindful and magical moment, and Leilasha, who will tell us about how her family is becoming. But before we begin, let's light our chalice. Flaming chalice burning bright, kindly share with us your light. Help us learn so we may care for all people everywhere. Who are we meant to become? And what unique gifts can we share with the world? That is for us to find out for our whole lives. Growing into what is special and unique about us isn't always easy either. Sometimes we feel pressured to become something we're not. So what's one of the ways our faith, our UU faith, guides us to being a people of becoming? Our faith tells us to resist what others want you to be and become your true self. Let's look inside our wonder box. It's a present. It's kind of heavy. When do you get presents? On your birthday? At Christmas? Other times? Hanukkah? Valentine's Day? Yep. Let's open this present. baby. There's another time we get a gift, at birth. That's right. We are all born with the gift of something special inside of us. These gifts might be imagination, wisdom, laughter, bravery. They might be hope, joy, and courage. They might be something else. But each one of us has these and other gifts right from birth. As we grow up, we open these gifts and find out what they are. This month's theme is becoming. And part of growing up is figuring out what your special gifts are. Some people call this finding your true self. And your true self is the self who uses these gifts to become the person who you truly are. Even at the moment of birth, babies reveal their gifts. Our friend Kathy will read us a story called The 12 Gifts of Birth. So let's settle in. I wiggle my fingers. Will you wiggle your fingers with me? I wiggle my toes. I wiggle my shoulders. I wiggle my nose. Now, all my wiggles are out of me, so I can be still as still can be. Miss Kathy?
Thanks, Heidi. Hi, everybody. I'm Kathy, and I'm going to read to you today a very special book called The 12 Gifts of Birth. It was written by Charlene Costanzo, and it tells us that we all have these gifts within us, and we can share those gifts with everybody around us. The 12 Gifts of Birth by Charlene Costanzo, photography by Jill Rager, illustrations by Wendy Wassing-Ackerson. Once upon a time, a long time ago, when princes and princesses lived in faraway kingdoms, royal children were given 12 special gifts when they were born. You may have heard the stories. 12 wise women of the kingdom, or fairy godmothers as they were often called, traveled swiftly to the castle whenever a new prince or princess came into the world. Each fairy godmother pronounced a noble gift upon the royal baby. As time went on, the wise women came to understand that the 12 royal gifts of birth belonged to every child, born anywhere at any time. They yearned to proclaim the gifts to all children, but the customs of the land did not allow that. One day, when the wise women gathered together, they made this prophecy. Someday, all the children of the world will learn the truth about their noble inheritance. When that happens, a miracle will unfold on the kingdom of earth. Someday is near. Here is the secret they want you to know. At the wondrous moment you were born, as you took your first breath, a great celebration was held in the heavens, and 12 magnificent gifts were granted to you. The first gift is strength. May you remember to call upon it whenever you need it. The second gift is beauty. May your deeds reflect its depth. The third gift is courage. May you speak and act with confidence and use courage to follow your own path. The fourth gift is compassion. May you be gentle with yourself and others. May you forgive those who hurt you and yourself when you make mistakes. The fifth gift is hope. Through each passage and season, may you trust the goodness of life. The sixth gift is joy. May it keep your heart open and filled with light. The seventh gift is talent. May you discover your own special abilities and contribute them toward a better world. The eighth gift is imagination. May it nourish your visions and dreams. The ninth gift is reverence. May you appreciate the wonder that you are and the miracle of all creation. The 10th gift is wisdom. Guiding your way, wisdom will lead you through knowledge to understanding. May you hear its soft voice. The 11th gift is love. It will grow each time you give it away. The 12th gift is faith. May you believe. Now you know about your 12 gifts of birth, but there is more to the secret that the wise women knew. Use your gifts well, and you will discover others, among them a gift that is uniquely you. See these noble gifts in other people. Share the truth and be ready for the miracle to unfold as the prophecy of the wise women comes true. The end.
Thank you, Kathy, for sharing that story about the 12 gifts of birth and doing it with such care in your heart. What a great story. I have a game for you about those gifts, and I'm going to share my screen. Here is a wheel of names, and I will share the link for this so you can make your own wheel of names and make up your own games, or you can put questions about the 12 gifts in there. I only have 8 here, but let's give it a spin and see what happens. See our chalice in the middle? It's a little bit upside down. How am I kind? Maybe you are kind by calling your grandparents or helping someone in your house with a chore, or like clearing the table without being asked, or doing the dishes. Maybe you give one of your family members a random hug or tell them what they've done that you're grateful for. How are you kind? Let's spin again. How am I strong? How am I strong? Maybe you were strong because you didn't want to finish the end of the day at school. You were tired, but you push on through. It's different than being strong, like picking up a big basket of laundry that's heavy. It's being strong on the inside. Maybe you were strong because someone told you they were sorry and you accepted their apology, even though you didn't want to. How are you strong? Well, we got that one again. Let's try again. And again. I guess this wheel wants us to notice how strong we are on the inside. I'm going to pick the other one because how I'm brave is kind of like how I'm strong. Or maybe how am I brave? I'm brave when I go to bed, when there's a babysitter, when I really, really am scared, or I do something I'm scared of, but I do it anyway. Um, how are you brave? What is my special? And it's cut off there. What's my special talent? Now, you know, Ms Heidi likes to sing, and I'll bring a song for you later, but what's your special talent? Do you like to dance? Do you like to cook? Are you a good friend? What's your special talent? And I'm going to show you this ball that I have. I showed it to you in the beginning of the video, but there's another way you can do this game, maybe with a ball. And I just got, this is a ball from, you can get from Target or from Oriental Trading Company or a party store. And you just write questions on it about the special gifts that you want to know about. And then you play catch, and wherever your thumb lands, you answer that question, like, how am I wise? Or something I know about my faith is. So you can play this, you can write on a ball of your choosing, just write around the outside or in the sections. I used a Sharpie, and you can learn about other people's special gifts and your own, and talk about your own. So let's go to Beth now for some mindfulness and using our imagination to learn about our gifts.
Why, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for our mindful moment today. And also my dog Rocky came for the mindful moment today. So he's already relaxed and ready to just chill and give himself a mindful moment, but we're going to do our own. So this month we are talking about gifts, and mindful moments are really gifts for our bodies and for our mind. So if you think about a gift you can give your body really likes exercise and healthy food, but also your body can really like to be still and taking mindful stillness. So that also helps out our mind. It really helps when we breathe intentionally. It really helps when we have focused thoughts, or what we call meditating. And you can like close your eyes and go on like these really intentional adventures. That was really great for your mind and your body to find mindful stillness and breathing sometimes. And that's what we're going to do today. Are you guys ready? Awesome. All right. We are going to start with our breath. And since it's April and we're into spring now, and Earth Day is this month, and I'm with her, we're going to do a breath that kind of is a gift that the earth likes to give to us. We're going to be doing rainbow breath. I don't know about you guys, but when I see rainbows, I think it is such a special gift to see. So we're going to stand up and stick your arms out and kind of wave them like this. Make sure you have room and you're not hitting anything. All right. So for rainbow breath, we're going to start with both hands over to one side. We're going to pretend like we got some paint over here. We're going to dip it in some red paint, and then we're going to breathe in, bring our arms up, and breathe out, bring our arms down. Good job. Over here we have orange paint. Dip it in, breathe in, up, breathe out, down. Painting your orange, good job. Over here we have yellow. Dip it in your yellow paint. Breathing in, paint your yellow up, and breathe out. Paint your yellow down. Good. What comes next? Roy G. Green. Dip it in your green. Breathing up, paint your green. Breathing out. Green in your rainbow now. Awesome job. Next, we have blue. We're dipping our hands in blue. We're gonna breathe our blue up, painting next in our rainbow, breathing it down. Awesome. This last one, we're gonna do a little double dip. Indigo and violet, that purple color, right? So we're dipping in, this is our last big rainbow breath, bring it up and down. And let your arms go. And imagine that you have this beautiful rainbow that you just painted right in front of you. Awesome. So that was breathing, a gift for our body and our minds, plus a little bit of movement. What we're going to do next is we're going to invite in that stillness. So we're going to come back to our seats. And I want you to find a comfortable seat, maybe crisscross applesauce, or maybe your legs are out, whatever feels comfortable, and wherever you can find stillness. Right there. Great. All right. That breathing kind of helped regulate us. You feel a little bit calmer. Maybe. All right, we're gonna go on a mindful meditation adventure. So we're gonna close our eyes, if that feels comfortable. If not, you can always just kind of bring your gaze down towards the floor. Our arms are just resting in our laps. They're super loosey-goosey, but we're sitting up nice and tall. We're not hunched over like we do a lot, right? Our spine is nice and straight. And we're just gonna allow that breathing to be nice and natural, smooth and calm. Great job. Now imagine that you are walking down a path. Imagine this in your mind. There are trees on both sides of this path. You look up, you can see the light shining through the leaves. You can hear the wind kind of rustling the leaves together. You can hear maybe little animals scurrying on the ground, maybe little squirrels or chipmunks. And you can look down this path and you see a house. So you walk up to the house and you gently knock on the door. And the door opens and there's a very wise person that greets you and has a big smile on their face. This wise person invites you in, breathing in, breathing out. You feel at peace. Now here in this house, there's also a box. Can you picture this box? Imagine you pick up this box and you can feel it in your hands. And in this box is your gift. You slowly open the box, but it's not like an ordinary gift, not something you would get on your birthday or a holiday. What's inside is something that can come inside you. Maybe you imagine inside this box is courage. Maybe inside this box comes with, the power to listen. Or inside this box is feeling strong or brave. Imagine that it's like a little ball of light. Can you see the ball of light? Can you imagine what's in there, that gift for you? imagine that this little ball of light, of courage or patience or kindness, starts to work its way out of the box, and it comes right inside you, right in your heart center. And you can feel it. It's so warm on your body, and it makes you feel so happy. Once this light is inside you, you leave the house. You thank the wise person for your gift. You continue on the path, a little ways, as you imagine yourself walking back into your room where your seat is, returning to the here and now, remembering your gift. As you open your eyes, may you carry this gift with you from here on. Thank you so much for joining me today, my friends, and joining Rocky. He enjoyed the mindful moment. He's super relaxed. Thank you, friends. Namaste.
Thank you, Beth. Gosh, I love that rainbow yoga. And it was so much fun to use our imagination to think about our gifts. If you discovered some of your gifts during that meditation, maybe you could write them down or draw a picture of your gift so that you can continue to discover more about it. Next, we have a special guest, Leilasha, who will talk about her son, Roderick, who has a few of his own special gifts. We miss Leilasha and Roderick, so it's great to hear about your family. Leilasha, take it away.
Hi, I'm Leilasha, Roderick's mom, and I'm going to be talking about how having a child with disabilities is a gift. My son has autism, and then for some spice, he also has verbal apraxia. So he has a neurological disorder, which is the autism, and then he has verbal apraxia, which is a motor planning disorder. So his brain has a hard time getting his words out, but he understands everything. People say that is within reason. So he's 9, so he understands things most 9-year-olds understand. He enjoys gifts of any kind because he likes people. He likes making friends. He likes being around other people. And he knows that getting gifts means you like him too. He enjoys sports and being included in a conversation, and trains. He really, really likes trains. So if you had a story about trains, he would love to hear it. He also really likes cars and spaceships. He likes watching rocket launches. He is a special kid because he has an openness and a kindness that sometimes the world can take from you when you start getting older. And I don't think that that's ever going to go away. I think he's going to stay very sweet and very kind. He shows his kindness by being concerned when people are upset. He'll want to comfort people. If you tell him that something he's done has upset you or hurt you, he will be upset. He'll show remorse. He is not what people say about children with autism. He's not unthinking and unfeeling and self-centered. He really is doing his best to be a good friend. He will show that he loves you by giving you lots of hugs and high fives. Something he didn't used to do, but he does now, is he'll kiss people on the cheek, but you can tell him no. You can tell him that you don't feel comfortable with that, and he'll accept that. During COVID has been difficult for him because he is a physically affectionate person, because he doesn't have the words, although he's working on it. He has something called an adaptive communication device, and it's got symbols, and those symbols correlate to words, and then he can type on it and make sentences. And so he's getting better at using that and making sentences to verbally express through his talker what he wants and needs or wants to tell you. But because of COVID and masks, so like he can't see people's faces because he can read facial expressions, and because his speech is not great, it comes out even more muffled than it normally would. And then having to have space between him and other people. He's not great with personal space. But that's okay. It's part of what makes him him. So learning that has been hard. But, he's still great.
Thank you, Leilasha. It was fun to play and sing with you, Roderick, when we were at church, and I look forward to seeing you and your family again soon. It was really wonderful to have you join us today for All Souls Religious Education YouTube video. Thank you and muchas gracias and merci to our friends, Kathy and Beth, for our story and mindfulness. We also couldn't have done it without our technical team, Robert and Rick. Thank you. And we are ever so grateful to our special guest, Leilasha, to Charlene Costanzo for her book, The 12 Gifts of Birth, and to Susan Kay for her song, We All Have Gifts to Share. And of course, our Soul Matters partners for teaming with us on this video. We hope you have enjoyed our journey to discover more about your gifts and your true self. Have a happy Easter and a happy Passover, and enjoy your spring holy days. If you or your parents enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below, and let's extinguish our chalice. Then we'll go off and hear a song by Malvina Reynolds. Go now in peace. Go now in peace. May love surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Bye for now. This is a song about the gift of love called Magic Penny. It's by Malvina Reynolds. It's also about the gift of giving, because love, like money, grows whenever you give it away. I know, it sounds like a paradox, and it's always your choice. Here's the chorus. I'd like to also dedicate this song to Lynn and Grace at Sidewalks End Montessori. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. Will you sing with me? Here we go. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. It's just like a magic penny, hold it tight and you won't have any. Lend it, spend it and you'll have so many, they'll roll right over the floor. For love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. Money is dandy and we like to use it, but love is better if you don't refuse it. It's a treasure and we'll never lose it if you don't lock up your door. For love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. So let's go dancing till the break of day, and if there's a piper we can pay, 'cause love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. Love is something if you